to our annual Wayland High School Band and Jazz Concert. It's so nice to have you all here on this chilly evening. My name is Allison Mizuguchi. I'm the principal here, and it is a pleasure to welcome all of you. Tonight we get a chance to hear from our incredible band and jazz musicians who work very hard on a program for you. Mr. Onestrak, as he was sharing with me some thoughts about sort of the theme of the evening, said that really an overriding or underpinning idea of tonight's music is this idea of marching on. Tonight we will hear a number of different kinds of marches, ranging from a New Orleans-style march, an energetic Spanish march, and a lovely English march. I think this idea of marching into and through our winter season, joining hands together and embracing the season and this lovely time is certainly a wonderful thing for us to be thinking about tonight. I'd also like to thank our football teams. We have a terrific tradition here of Coach Scott Parsakian and members of our incredibly successful football team. Our hosts tonight and helped pass out the program, so thanks to them for welcoming everybody and returning the favor as this wonderful partnership between our football team and our pep band continues. It's a pleasure to introduce the concert band, which is led by Director of Bands, Mr. Joseph Onestrak Jr. Welcome.
For playing piano for us. The next piece is a Spanish march, and we're going to have an introduction to it. So come on up.
to Evermore. España by David Schaffer is an exciting Spanish march that was written in the classic Paso Doble style. Listen for the intriguing changing of tempos and dynamics. All sections of the band contribute their own unique parts to create this fiery, original piece of music.
Good evening. My name is Nathaniel Nagus, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the piece we're playing called Warwick Castle. Warwick Castle was established by William the Conqueror in the 11th century on the river Avon. A stone structure was built on the site during the reign of Henry II. With a long and colorful history, it is now a popular tourist destination. In 1910, Ralph Vaughan Williams began editing a new edition of the English hymnal with the goal of improving the musical quality of the hymn tunes. In addition to composing several tunes himself, he has several composers, including his good friend Gustav Holst, to contribute new melodies. Also, several folk songs were edited to serve as hymn tunes. Vaughan Williams used the folk song The Cowboy's Dream and titled it as The Forest Green. This serves as the basis of the arrangement.
July 1775, he received a lieutenant's commission from the Connecticut Assembly and fought in the siege of Boston. Number 2, Winter Veteran. Hail Site, a monument that marks the place of his capture and death. Before he was hanged, he made a speech, concluding with the words which have since inspired Americans. I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country. 3, the Rangers, a small fighting group of which he was a member, that were respected for their fighting qualities and their daring leadership in dangerous missions. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. That was an exciting piece to work on this past semester. And I just want to point out the soloists were Nathaniel Negus, John McGonigal, Evan Brown, Ojo Cook, plus Braden Lyons laying down that street beat, that New Orleans second line street beat, as well as our entire saxophone section. Another round of applause for them. Our next song is called The Real McCoy, and it's a ode or sort of shout out to McCoy Tyner, famous jazz pianist, and it's going to feature Felix Zapf, Matthew Tan, John McGonigal, Nathaniel Negus, and Colin McHugh. a joy working with all of these students, concert band, honors wind ensemble, honors jazz ensemble. I think about all the different styles of music that they play. We really cover the gamut. And these are just selected pieces for this concert. Each of those groups have, been working on probably 5 or more pieces, major pieces, besides what they're playing tonight. Never mind Pep Band, which was a blast this year. I don't think I ever remember higher scores at football games than this year. So shout out to the football team. With Jazz Ensemble, one of the big focuses is improvisation. It's such a pleasure hearing them work together, collaborate, feed off each other. It really is a joy. This next song is another homage, if you will, to Herbie Hancock, who in the 1960s put out a couple albums that were basically experimenting with modes, the Dorian mode in particular. It's a type of scale. So this is called Modal Citizen, and it's going to feature Matthew Tan, Stephen Landsettle, and Colin McHugh. We're going to take just a couple minutes here and reset for our big grand finale. Thank you. I have a few thank yous for people. Thank you so much to our administration for all your support and Dr. Mizuguchi's comments tonight. Any of our administrators, could we please have a round of applause for them? Thank you. Our fine arts staff that works so hard and works so closely together. If any of those fine arts teachers are here, please stand. Our WHS faculty and staff, Waycam for filming this tonight, and by the way, it's live, so everybody can watch it in Wayland. Thank you again to the football players for ushering, Kappa, who is so supportive, and we have some exciting events coming up. We have a jazz brunch, I think January 5th at Bullfinch's, which is really exciting. It's going to feature strings, musical theater, jazz, so a lot of fun, a lot of information coming out about that. The Wayland Public Schools Foundation, which has been so key of us getting new arrangements created. And then finally, a huge round of applause for our sound, light, and tech crew. And I want to make an announcement. I was going to not say this tonight, but today we had class meetings and the cat got let out of the bag. So about a month and a half ago, the Boston Red Sox approached me and offered us to play and asked us to play the national anthem at a Red Sox game. It was very exciting. So I told them I'll check my calendar and get back to them. So it's been a lot of steps and we have a lot of steps to go, but we are penciled in for April 5th, which is a Saturday 4 o'clock game. It's the second homestand game of the year, which is really exciting. So we'll take the field, perform the national anthem, and we're combining it with 2 class trips. So it's really going to be a few hundred students there. We're really excited. I wouldn't say it's completely definite because there's about 30 more hoops we have to go through, but things are looking good for it. So just wanted to drop that note to you. We're really excited for that. This last song, Bell Carol, we're going to have a little introduction to it.
The folk melody Ukrainian Bell Carol was sung in many Ukrainian villages in celebration of the New Year. Bell Carol a la Big Band is a fresh and clever treatment of the traditional carol. Contemporary harmonies are used throughout, and the infectious jazz waltz swing feel makes this arrangement distinctively hip and cool. This is the favorite bell carol set in a way unlike any arrangement you've heard before.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful holiday season.